Hello! My name is Second Wind 814, and I just got back from seeing Krampus. Yes, Christmas-themed horror movie. Now, starting out, did I like this movie? Yes. Yes, I did. I thought it was a very good movie, despite it being a Christmas-themed one. And I say that because obviously Christmas and horror aren't exactly two things that you would go together well. But I thought this one did go together well. I thought it was very well put together, and I thought the overall direction and theme and message that they're trying to get across was done very well. I should say presented very well. Excuse me. So, the basic plot of this movie is that there is a family, a dysfunctional family, that gets together on Christmas. But, as it turns out, they really can't stand each other. Other, other, yeah, trust me. When I say that they can't stand each other, I mean it. So basically, one of the main characters in this movie, whose name is Max, because he writes a letter to Santa, because he still believes in Santa. Excuse me. But his cousins, being complete jerks, steal it and read it aloud out over dinner, which makes him snap and go ballistic and exclaim that he hates Christmas and hates his family. Wowie. Yeah. Let's just say, hey, sometimes people need to know when enough's enough. But anyways, so basically having lost the fact, excuse me, getting ahead of myself. Basically, because of the fact that, well, I should say the reason why he wrote a letter to Santa is asking for his Christmas with his family to be like it used to be. But anyways, having lost the Christmas spirit, he tears up his letter and throws it out the window. Bad idea. Basically, everybody gets stuck in a blizzard. A blizzard rolls in, traps the whole family, and well, basically, then things begin to happen, like a mysterious snowman appearing in the yard, or and Beth and the daughter, Beth, the boyfriend, and not answering her texts, or a strange cloaked horned figure appearing when she goes to check on him in the blizzard. Yeah. So yeah. Basically, Max tearing up his letter. Basically, he means that he has lost the Christmas spirit, and that summons Krampus. It's explained by the grandmother, or later on in the movie. But basically, they actually do use Krampus right here, because when I first saw the trailers and all that, excuse me, as I was saying, when I first saw the trailers for this movie, yeah, I was like, really? I didn't think it looked that good. I think in Christmas horror, yeah, right. And I thought it was just gonna be a Krampus was just terrorizing. You maybe see Krampus early and all that, and have him just terrorize the family. But that's actually not what happens. Spoiler alert, we don't see Krampus until almost the very end of this movie, which is one of the things that I liked about this movie. So, moving on, basically, he, he, Beth gets taken. The daughter Beth gets taken first, and slowly, one by one, family members are taken. Well, basically, by Krampus and his helpers. It's like there was one part where one of the cousins, the male cousin, wakes up to find a gingerbread man on a chain dangling from the chimney. But when he takes a bite out of it, comes to life, wraps the chain around him, and he gets dragged up the chimney. And essentially, and I'll say one thing I did like about this movie is the fact that even though you technically see Krampus early on in the movie, he's shadowed. We really only get to see his form. We don't really get to see what he truly looks like until the end of the movie, and I actually really like that. That saving the villain of the movie until all the very end, I think is a very, very good. Yeah. How do I say it? Yeah. Way to go. Anyways, so yeah. They all get taken one by one until basically the last outburst of chaos, which begins with one of the female cousins who read Max's letter aloud at dinner just to toy with him, gets taken by a gigantic demonic, a human eating Jack-in-the-Box monster. Er, yes, I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's in there. Woof, it's creepy looking thing too. Ooh, you can look it up on Google. Well, if you don't believe me, but yeah, and that's mostly in the attic. And when people come up, basically they hear the two female cousins go up in the attic, lured by a attic. One of them gets eaten, and one of the other families is trying to save her. They get attacked by demonic toys, or Krampus toys, as I should say. Now, and one of the things I actually did like is the ending. And spoiler alert, and this is a major spoiler for the end of the movie. The end of the movie, he has Max waking up, which at first I was kind of upset that they were going to try to go with the whole it was just a dream thing. Excuse me. And then blah, blah, blah. At least that's what I thought it was until he opened a present, and it's a Krampus ornament. Same one that the grandmother when she told the whole family about Krampus. So yeah, that was and we see a zoom out of the house in a snow globe. Now, I'm not sure what that means, but I guess they leave you the viewer to decide what that means. So, well, yeah, I did like this movie, and as I said earlier in the video, they did use Krampus right. And if you don't know what Krampus is, besides a movie, Krampus is a being from the Alpine German folklore, and he is basically the opposite of Saint Nicholas or Santa Claus. Krampus is the one who comes to visits naughty children and punishes them. And Saint Nicholas is the one who rewards was the good children. So yeah, but that's what I liked, that they actually used Krampus in that way and not just have him be he's some sort of weird, he's just some sort of creature that comes out of nowhere. And I where and they showed a bit of the grandmother's explanation in the trailer, but that Taylor, but I liked the way she actually explains Krampus in the movie, and that's another. I like that that the grandmother wasn't what she looked like in the trailer, at least not to me. In the trailer, she looked like some weird, one of those weird old woman used to. I know I shouldn't say that weird old woman, but she looks like one of those characters in the movie where you see that basically they're old, and they kind of just know everything about weird and creepy stuff. That's what I thought she was going to be, but she was not used that way, and I was very pleased with that. So yeah, ah, uh, another another thing I said I liked is how they didn't show. How they never actually show Krampus close up until the very end of the movie. Well, I should say the very end, but near the end, which I think is a plot tool, or not showing the villain until the end, or not showing the villain at all. Well, that, and trust me, when you finally see Krampus, it does not disappoint. So yeah, another thing I also liked is how before Krampus starts tormenting the family, he actually goes around and gets everybody else in the neighborhood. But that's another thing I love. It just how it's build up. This movie had a lot of build up. They show and a lot of creepy moments, and a lot of creepy moments, like with the killer toys, or the two sorry, or the two fathers going to search for the daughter, and finding her boyfriend's house in shambles. And there's all that was actually pretty good. But I also liked how he tried to. Well, I shouldn't say that they drug out the Krampus taking everybody, but I like how it wasn't just all crammed into one thing where it was just Krampus takes everybody at once. Once he took them one by one. That was actually pretty good too. I also thought the CGI in this movie was great, especially with some of the gingerbread men. And yes, killer gingerbread men. Scary there. That was actually I thought that was pretty good. But I also have to talk about the fact this movie did have some. I'm good. I'm good with laughing or funny moments. They were as frequent as the horror, but they were pretty good. Good. Especially so good. Like good. Most of them come from from the dysfunctional family angle, which they did really well. Well, especially in the beginning. I thought this dysfunctional family angle was done well. I shouldn't say especially in the beginning, because that makes it seem like it can kind of fell apart. But basically, near the end, they were all closer, but that was basically because they were being tormented by an evil spirit that would come in place of Santa Claus. So yeah, but yeah, the dysfunctional family angle was done really well too. And the message of this Excuse me, sorry. As I was saying before, the message of this movie is don't lose the Christmas spirit, and basically, it, that the holidays should be about family and bonding. At least that's what I got from it. You may get something else, but I say else, but that's just what I got from it. So yeah, that's Krampus. Krampus. Would I recommend this movie? Yes. Yes, I would definitely recommend and you go see this movie. Movie. So, blah, 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 blah. Excuse me. Final rating? 8 out of 10. And so yeah, there you have it. Krampus, this good movie. Go see it. 8 out of 10. And well, that about wraps up for this video. My name is Second14. Thank you so much for watching. May the wind always be at your back. See ya!